Welcome back to my channel, guys. As you can see, I did Miss Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. If you guys would like to see how I achieved this really glam look, just keep watching. Okay, so first things first, you just want to go ahead and cover up your eyebrows. I'm just using the Elmer's glue stick and layering until I get them basically covered. That way I can go over them with my body paint. I, however, do go over my eyebrows because they are so dark with like a reddish brown eyeshadow from the Jaclyn Hill 2 palette. This just works to help cover up the darkness, so that way I'm able to go in with some body paint. Then once you're done with that, you just want to go ahead and go in with a primer. That way your face has a good coat and nothing's going to stick to it. I just used a BoxyCharm primer, and then we are going to go ahead and go in with a light blue body paint from the NYX body paint palette that you can pick up at Walmart for $4.97. I believe they do have some currently, or you can either get them at your local drugstore. I did mix to change a little bit of the color too. I did go in with some foundation and like a greenish gray eyeshadow, and I blended those together to go over the top of this blue base because I didn't want it to necessarily just be blue, because obviously Sally is not blue. But each their own. You can do her however you want. I've seen some where they've made her purple, where they've made her like a green shade. So realistically, it just comes down to your imagination and how far you're willing to go. But as you can see, that shade that I did create, it did change the top coat to where it looked almost similar to the color of her skin, which I thought was pretty cool, considering I winged it. I usually do when I do stuff like this. So if you're into that kind of stuff, by all means, go right ahead. And then we're just going to continue down and fill in our neck and our chest area, just so that way we have that coat down as well. That way when we switch to another color, we don't have to worry about going back into the blue and that greenish gray color. I'd rather just be able to keep moving on without any problems. I will let you know though that some of this paint was kind of hard to get off, so I would use a better primer, just because I had a hell of a hard time getting the pink off of my skin. It was stuck there for like 2 days. Not even going to be exaggerating that. And then basically what I did here was I drew an outline of how I wanted the V shape of her dress to start. And basically you can do it however you want. I've seen some people do it to where it looks like a pirate's dress. A bunch of different takes on the Sally's costume. So again, use your imagination. It does not have to be exactly the same. You can change and do things however you want them to best suit your body type. And then we're going to go in with the Ruby May Cosmetics palette with that dark blue shade, and we're going to contour out her cheeks. That way we can try to define her facial features. But I will say, try to go in a little bit lighter handed. I went in a little heavy handed, but again, each to their own. And it looks good. And then you're just going to go in with the purple shades, and we're going to do eyeshadow. I figured why not glam her up, seems how I think she is a beautiful young lady, and I figured me and my glamming features, why not? So I just used the two purple shades to create a dramatic, like, smoky eye. I just layered them up. I will let you know though, they are cream eyeshadows, so you just want to make sure that um, you're blending as much as you possibly can, simply because they kind of smudge, kind of don't. But and then what you can do is you can take another like eyeshadow that's not cream and go over the top just to define those features. That way it looks more realistic and less harsh, because technically you're not using body paint, you're using cream eyeshadow, and it doesn't necessarily go over very well. But again, you can use whatever you want to get the job done. And again, Sally is not the neatest creation. She's messy, she's grungy, so it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, because at the end of the day, she's still beautiful no matter what. And I think I did a pretty good job doing this look and swinging it the way I did. Then I went in with like a liquid eyeshadow with glitter in it, and I just put it over the top to give that sort of a pop. And then going in with the NYX felt tip cat eyeliner pen, you just want to go ahead and draw a winged liner. And then we're just going to take that purple and go underneath the under eye like we did on the top, just to give it the smoky effect. And then voila, looks so good. And then we're going to use a different black eyeliner to start creating the stitching effect. And you're really just creating a straight, thin line all the way down. And then doing a crisscrossing pattern. And then all I did was go back in with a small, like, blending brush, really small. And then accentuated the black lines with some black eyeshadow. And then taking the same eyeliner, you're just going to draw around your lips and like accentuate them. However, I didn't really do this the best, so if you're better at it, by all means make it look prettier than what I did. But you just want to keep going around your lips, outlining them, and then darkening up the corners. That way it looks a little bit mysterious. And then you want to create the lines that go out, so you can do the little nicks in the stitching pattern. And then you want to add some red and then some dark black eyeliner and some black eyeshadow to darken it up. And then you want to do like an ombre effect, and it looks really good like that. It's really simple. I'm not the best at it, so I'm not going to claim that I am. But you do the best that you can, and you go from there. And like I said a little bit earlier, this is where I went in with like the black eyeshadow on a small brush, and I started blending out the lines just to give them a little bit more definition, because they looked a little too like stale for me, if that's a way to put it. But I figured this would make it stand out a little bit more on my face. So if you like that, go ahead and try it. It just makes it look more mysterious in a sense, and it makes her start to look like herself. And then going in with that pink body paint, you're going to do it one side like patchwork. So one side is pink, and then the other side will be the yellow, and then the one side of the arm is going to be yellow, and then the other side of the arm is going to be that green, grayish color that we put over the top of our face. It does not take a long time to do this part, but I will tell you that that pink does stain your skin, so make sure you put something down first, as I did not, and it did not come off. So, just be forewarned before you put it on your skin. I'd personally say just go buy the damn costume. But if you want to try something new, definitely try this because I had fun doing this. So, if you have a creative streak up your butt, in a sense, just try it, just go with it. Really, I really did have fun doing this. You just try stuff, and if it doesn't work out, well, it doesn't work out. It comes off its makeup. So once you're done with your lovely, lovely patchwork that you did here, you just want to take it, any kind of eyeliner that you have, and you want to draw the lines that create her outfit. And no, this is not perfect, so don't think that it is. I had to switch several different pens because they kept giving out on me drawing over the NYX body paint palettes. So just use what you prefer. I'm not telling you to use anything glamorous. Just use things that you like, and if it works out, it works out. If not, change it up. I just followed the picture. I know I did see a few other people do different designs, like a heart and a few other things, but I wanted to keep true to what her outfit sort of looked like, simply because I already changed the face. So just draw the lines and the patchwork everywhere. I will let you know that the rounded circles everywhere was a pain in the ass. That I will tell you. I am not left-handed, I am right-handed, so trying to draw those on was a little bit difficult because I couldn't see what I was doing looking down by my shoulder blade, so that was about the only thing that was really complicated about doing her chest piece was that. And this doesn't have to be perfect either. As you can see, just place it wherever you want it. I thought this was fun, and I might do something a little different just because I like the stitching portion. I thought that was really cool. So, yay me. See how it doesn't come out perfect right there? It doesn't need to be. This is the part that got hard. See, trying to do the circles. So, yes, I'm right-handed. I said that wrong. Oops. But trying to do that with your right hand and trying to get in there when you're really close to the same side is very complicated. But I did a pretty good darn job trying to do that without showing you my boobs, because I'm not trying to do that. But anyway, see how that circle got messed up? Perfectly okay. Nothing perfect. I thought it gave it a little bit of character, because I am totally and 100% messed up. now that you have done all of that, you just want to go back in and do the shading over the black lining. That way it gives it a little bit more depth, and then it accentuates the look that you are going for. And again, it does not have to be perfect. So if that's what you're trying to go for, please just realize that she's not perfect. She's broken in the most beautiful way possible. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this really interesting and kind of hard makeup look for Halloween. If you guys like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys would like to see in my next video. A glam twist on it, so I gave her a little bit of eyeshadow, some lashes, you know. Gotta give it my own little flair. If you guys like this, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.